Yes. First of all, I would like to thank you, the team who helped us in doing this. Our EMS partners, UTL, Mr. Sudhir Hasija, his team entirely who is sitting over here. Thank you very much. And we really appreciate your support. And you have been quick to turn around all of this. The people sitting next to you, they need the stocks urgently. Thank you very much. But yes, talking about democratization, which is the third fundamental pillar for us, which is where our third biggest partnership will come into picture. So let's talk about our third principle, which is democratization. In a population of more than 1.5 billion people, more than 400 million Indians still use 2G phones or a basic feature phone, while there are 650 million smartphone users. There are still nearly one-third of the population who are left out of digital economy, with only less than 3% of the value share for Indian brands in a market which is more than 5 lakh crore rupees. Can you even imagine this particular thing? None of the Indian brands having a particular share which is more than 3% in the Indian industry. Secondly, there's a huge digital divide gap because there's a huge difference between a 2G, 4G, and a 5G. 400 million 2G users. And that is where we believe that digital inclusion is no longer optional, it's a matter of infrastructure. And inclusion demands action. Brands must close loopholes and commit to building equity. The AI Plus smartphones is designed for both urban areas and the transition from 2G to smartphones, ensuring that no Indians is left behind. It is well priced, tested on all networks. It is tailored for practical use cases, including UPI and the government services, to empower this vision. Yes, Flipkart has stepped up again for the challenge, and I'm proud to announce that our partnership with Flipkart to take AI Plus smartphone to Indians across the country, length and breadth and all its corner. I'd also like to say thank you to Flipkart, specifically to the entire team sitting over here, which is from Mr. Kalyan, Ajay, Smriti, Mukund, and the entire team who has made these things possible. I think working with them has been infinite pleasure. I would definitely, it's been infinite pleasure working with them. They know really how to build a brand in India. They believe in democratization. They believe in one thing, that it has to reach length and breadth across the country. They match with the DNA which I'm focusing on right now. They have always supported me back since 2015, 2017 journey, also in my previous ventures. Yes, again, they have stepped up and they are again in this game, all in. And hence, I would like to call upon Smriti to speak more about the partnership. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madhav. You were mentioning that you're creating a device which you can trust more than a friend. How can we not participate in that, right? Good afternoon, everyone. We're gathered. Am I audible? Audible, right? Yeah. We're gathered here not just to launch another smartphone. This is a strategic inflection point for the industry, and we truly believe in it. We believe that this is an inflection point for the consumer and for what we believe is the future of India's digital era. Today, we unveil a brand that was not just created for a category, but for a cause that is very close to our heart, a cause that is rooted in clear, unmet need in one of the world's fastest growing smartphone markets in India, which is India. But let's talk about the reality. The reality is that consumers have been forced to choose between two different parameters. It could be price versus performance. It could be access versus aspiration. And this trade-off has always pained us as Flipkart, where we are serving the largest consumer base in the world, right? China, for example, has close to 1 billion smartphones. But India, as Madhav showed, has about 650 million. A lot of this participation in the digital economy will happen only if all the Indian consumers are able to access a smartphone, right? That is where we believed that we should partner with Madhav and create something which is for this market. That is where AI Plus comes into play. AI Plus, a brand that believes in designing for inclusion, scale, and security. This is built for everyday enablers, the students, the workers, the homemakers, and the dreamers alike who keep moving India